Thanks, Maria. It is an absolute pleasure to be here with Hall of Famer Raphaël Lévy, and it is his 100th Mythic Championship. But why, Raf, did you choose to play Merfolk?
I was not very confident with the team deck, which was Sultai. Every time, I don't know, it felt clunky. It's definitely the most played deck of this Pro Tour. I don't have the stats, but I played against, which run is it? 8th round of Constructed right now. I played against 7 of them, so I can just imagine that it's the most played deck. So I didn't feel confident with it, so I looked for other options, and we had the White Weenie. I did not like the Sultai matchup, and Jason Chung unearthed Merfolk.
How many people on that deck?
3.
How are they doing?
Not too good. They busted on day 1, not winning too much, but I've been winning.
Fortunate.
So, yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at the cards in your deck. Of course, we want to know what this Merfolk deck is all about. I haven't played against Merfolk all that much, and I assume that it's, while we all know what it's doing, it's quite surprising to see it here at the Mythic Championship. So why don't you walk us through the 1-drops? We'll go from there.
So Kumena Speaker, just a 2/2 for 1. Good old Isamaru. Jadberry is part of the combo. It's a combo piece.
We'll see that later.
Yeah, we'll see that later. And Biomancer is what's gonna putting everything together.
Smoothing out your draws.
Yeah, it's good with Jadebearer because Jadebearer gives you a loot effect.
Okay, so you sometimes just put the +1/+1 counter from there instead of
on the Biomancer.
Paying the adapt cost.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at the other creatures there. That's the 2-drops, right?
So Mistbinder, the Merfolk Lord, you want your team to be big. You are making Merfolks, we'll see that later. Silvergill Adept, a good way to get deeper into your deck.
Has been a staple in Merfolk decks for years.
And Deep Root Elite is like also part of the combo. With
is this sometimes too slow to get going? Because it does take time.
It takes a while, especially against super aggro deck and against mono red. But otherwise, when you get there, it goes like, it just snowballs.
Just an effect that you don't otherwise have.
Yeah.
All right, what else do we have? I think there's a Mythic rating for us. Oh yeah, Kumena, 4-off, legendary creature.
So Kumena, the deck is pretty much built around Kumena. You want to use it to its fullest potential.
Which ability is the most important?
The draw card.
So the middle ability, tap 3 untap Merfolk. So you're really going quite late with this deck then.
Yeah, you don't play games where you like rush. Sometimes your opponents don't really know what you're doing, and they're trying to kill you guys one by one just to not take damage. And
like against an aggro deck, right?
Against an aggro deck, but that's not exactly how you should like play against Merfolks. So I'm very happy when they kill my guys one by one. But Kumena, when you have all the 1/1s, all the 2/2s, and start drawing, you get to draw into more Merfolks. So you get to trigger Deep Root Elite and an enchantment we're gonna see.
Okay, and then at some point, I guess you also start pumping up your team.
You pump your team to protect against finality. So Kumena is 2/4. It just dies to finality, but 1 activation and survives. And also, you try to play around that card by pumping your Merfolks to X4.
Makes a lot of sense. I mean, and then you're threatening the activation.
Yeah. You still the activation, but you draw for a while, and you never actually get to 5. You just draw, and then when they play, you just like
awesome.
Pump your team.
So what else do you have? We've only seen creatures so far, right?
Yes.
All right. Deep Root Waters and Incubation Incongruity. Now this is kind of the spice of the deck. Tell us about this.
So Deep Root Waters, it looks very slow. It could be very slow as well, but once on the board, your opponents don't realize how big of an impact this card has. You have a lot of Merfolks, that, except for these, for 22 lands and these 8 spells, you have 30 Merfolks. Every single one triggers Deep Root Waters. And the more Merfolks you have, the more you can take advantage of Kumena. So drawing cards, and then you make a bigger team to pump them all, and then attack for everything with a Lord, and you can pump them with the Lord and with Kumena.
Makes sense that this just makes, it's not the most powerful card on its own, but it makes your other powerful cards really overperform. How about Incubation Incongruity? Which side of those are you actually looking for?
So both of them are very good. The deck is missing a removal.
Blue-green.
A blue-green removal. In Jungle Secrets, that's the Merfolk Arena deck that you get like for...
that's how you got the inspiration, I assume?
I don't know. I did not build the deck, but yeah. That's where I built from. you were just playing bounce spells, and this is not really good. It doesn't really work.
Is it like Hydroid Crazers? Is that the kind of card?
It's Hostage Taker. Hostage Taker is a real. It's a big problem, especially when they take your Kumena, because when they play it, they have Merfolks. I'm talking about Sultai. They have Merfolks to go with it.
Merfolk Branchwalker, for example.
Branchwalker, Jade Knight Ranger. So being able to kill a Crisis as well, because you don't have flyers. So killing a Crisis make you able to actually block the beast.
Awesome, and you don't really care about the 3/3 for them, that's fine.
And Incubation makes you look for Kumena. It's very much built around Kumena.
Almost like a combo deck, right?
Yeah.
It's like a creature combo deck, like Elves in Legacy, but a little less powerful, I assume. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at the mana base. I mean, Unclaimed Territory is maybe the most interesting part of that. You have so many Merfolk. You never put this on any other creature type.
Oh, you can't call it warrior.
Oh, are they all warriors?
No, in the side, they're mostly shaman, but you have one of them is a warrior.
Okay.
Which one I don't remember.
So this fixes your mana.
Deeproot Elite is a warrior, but in the sideboard you have the Harpooner.
Okay.
Which is also a warrior. So
but not a Merfolk.
Not a Merfolk. Okay. Unfortunately, not a Merfolk.
Awesome. So that's basically the mana base. We have some forests and islands.
5 and 5.
And then we will also take a look at the final deck, and I will ask you, Raph, what is your suggestion going forward with this standard format? Would you suggest this deck, and how to approach certain matchups? Is this just a surprise deck for one tournament, like here, or is it something good going forward?
So the big advantage of this deck, it's very draining for both players. So fortunately for now, I haven't been doing too bad, but my opponents always make a mistake.
I have to say, as we were walking here, Raph was pondering how his last game went, and you unfortunately lost to Piotr Golgowski, but you say it could have gone either way, right?
Yeah. And like most of my opponents, they missed one thing. They missed that I could draw from Biomancer with Kumena. They missed that I could pump my team twice. They missed that it would be unblockable.
Did you ever miss anything?
No.
No.
Probably not.
No.
We probably need the cameras to check that.
Raph, thank you. A great deck. This is Blue-Green Merfolk. Definitely a deck from left field, from the Hall of Famer, elite player Raphaël Lévy. Back to you.